After all the imaging flagships were released, I saw a bunch of videos zooming in for pixel peeping just to compare basic image quality. I really don't get it. I'm actually very curious to ask you all a question today. Is there anyone like me who buys an imaging flagship and cares most about, first, appearance, texture, and distinctiveness? Aha. Second, system experience. Third, the aesthetic style. Let's start with the first point. What defines a good design? In my eyes, an Ultra should actually look the part. This year, I think the ones that nailed it are Xiaomi's Leica edition, especially this black and silver colorway, which has a professional camera feel, while highlighting the Leica co-branding. At the same time, the mid-frame features some very unique camera-inspired design elements. With those large rounded corners on the front, honestly, the look of the 17 Ultra Leica edition ranks number 1 for me this year. The second one is the Oppo Find X9 Ultra, specifically, the Earth Tundra colorway. Oppo really went all out to make a smartphone look more like a Hasselblad X2D, from the dark green accents in the black finish, to the dual logo branding and that orange shutter button. The emotional value it provides is just spot on. Just looking at the phone's exterior, the premium texture is definitely there. And it actually gives me the motivation to go out and create. To me, that's exactly the emotional value an Ultra should offer. The second point, system experience. Usually, when you're talking about an Ultra or an imaging flagship, right, then, your specs are already top tier and comprehensive enough that I don't need to worry, whether it is the SAC or the peripheral hardware, right? So, what should I be concerned about then? I need to care about whether the OS is actually good to use. What is the imaging tuning like? So, I think this user experience should be ranked second. The third point, aesthetic tone. Let's be real here, guys. Let me ask you, our viewers, just one thing. How many of you can actually push this imaging flagship to its performance limit? Be honest, do you really have the skills to handle it? I have a friend who knows photography and takes pictures of trash cans every single day. He says he is a pro, but all he has got is a gallery full of trash cans. That guy is sitting right across from me now. See what I'm getting at? He simply can't reach the upper limit of what an imaging flagship can do. For ordinary users like us, I think the aesthetic tone is probably more important. Take the Leica Moment, or Oppo S Master Mode, for example. Right. Even as a novice, I can still take high-end photos with that atmospheric feel, instead of just obsessing over basic image quality and pixel peeping. These three factors are what I personally believe you should look for when choosing an imaging flagship. What are your thoughts? Let's chat in the comments. Bye.